Hey, my friend, welcome to My Virtual Mentor. My name is David. I lead men to go further faster in their faith in Jesus Christ. And welcome to the testimony series. I've got some testimonies for you about men that have done a 21-day challenge with me personally. So, like, what's a 21-day challenge, right? Well, listen, it is a power tool to create positive change in a man's life. It kickstarts it, man. And so I'm going to show you a testimony of a guy that I personally know that has done one with me, and you'll see how exciting it can be to do a 21-day challenge. So if you're interested in that, just click the link in the description below, and everything you need will be in one place, okay? So enjoy the testimony.
You know, for me in my life, before the 21-day challenge, I felt like I was just at a spot where I just almost plateaued. I didn't feel like I had any drive to really get closer to the Lord. I didn't really feel close to the Lord. And I think a lot of that was because one thing that I really wanted to do during the 21-day challenge was I didn't feel like I had anything big in my life, like a huge addiction or something to me that was something that was going to slow me down, other than the fact that I just used frivolous cussing. Maybe I'd get upset and be driving and just, I realized that my words create a stumbling block for others. And, use your words as an encouragement. And for that year, my word was encouragement. I chose one word to carry me through each year, and the word encouragement. And the verse from Job, and the word talked about, let a wholesome talk come out of your mouth. Let your tongue be a representation of you for the Lord. And it was big for me. And so I even chose before the 21-day challenge to quit cussing. I quit cussing on December 28th of 2018 and 2017. And all through 2018, I never cussed, and here I am now today in 2019 without cussing. And yes, it's a small thing, but the Lord uses small things to make them big things in your life. And don't ever discredit anything small that you have. It's okay to question the Lord and have doubts. The disciples had doubts. But allow those things, and the 21-day challenge showed me that here in these 3 weeks, I can put a laser sharp focus on something important to me, to where I can draw close to the Lord and have Him draw close to me, just as the scripture says. And that's something that's really carried me through. I think during the 21-day challenge, you learn so much about yourself that, I'm a father. I have a 7-year-old son, and I'm a husband. I wear a lot of hats. And I think that it's important for us that wear so many hats that we're never more forgiven than we are right now than we were yesterday or tomorrow from the Lord. He loves us the same today as He did yesterday. But the more that you lean towards Him, the closer your relationship's going to be. We need to humble ourselves. And that was a real humbling experience for me. I really enjoyed having the opportunity to do a 21-day challenge. I met people that I go to church with, and some that I didn't go to church with, that I've never got to have on a close relationship level like I did then. And these are life relationships that I've built now. I'm able to go through life and do life together with these guys. But what's been so important for me from the 21-day challenge that I've really taken away the most, I think was, David had mentioned something to me when he was preaching years ago at church, and I wrote it down in my Bible. It says, get in the Word until the Word gets into you, and once you change, things around you begin to change. And that's something that's really stuck with me, and I knew that when I started that 21-day challenge, I wanted to change the cussing out of my life. I wanted to remove that from my life, and I wanted to go closer to the Lord by getting into Scripture and really letting the Scripture just meditate and work through me. And so I knew that as I would do that, this was something that was going to help catapult me into that point to where I could do that. I could be a better husband, a better father, I could be a better friend. And even in my workplace, I sell real estate. I've been selling real estate now for 19 years. That's my mission field. That's where the Lord's used me, and He works through me. And, something that's been really impactful that the 21-day challenge has helped me see is that there's no 2 days that are alike, and the Lord can use me in different ways in my life through my work. So maybe you're looking at this and watching this and seeing yourself as a businessman as well, and you're thinking to yourself, how can the Lord really use me though? I mean, how can a 21-day challenge? I get it. Cussing, that's something simple and easy. I can probably stop that, but I have a bigger addiction, or maybe something I'm really wanting to change. Don't ever put limits on God and what God can do through people around you that are walking in alignment, that are wanting to get closer to the Lord. That's the great thing about these 21-day challenges is you have opportunities around you to grow closer to people that are going the same direction as you're going. They're moving you further and faster in your faith. It gave me an opportunity to work on my fitness a little bit, work on my relationships with my family. I'm closer now to my wife than I've ever been. We've been married for 13 years, just celebrated our anniversary, and we looking back at the things in our lives that we've had where God's brought us through. And I think that I'm seeing that through a different lens now because of the 21-day challenge. I think if I would have stayed where I was, I wouldn't have got any further along than where I am now by putting in the work. That's the one thing about the Lord, is He wants us to put in work. The Lord likes to work. He's created a day of rest, but He created 6 days to work. So that's one thing that we've got to really focus on. And I think that every day you work and listen to what the Lord has for you, I think you're in a good spot. I would encourage any man that is looking to grow further in their faith. Something like the journey. I think it's something that it can change you in so many ways because it opens you up for opportunities. You really owe it to yourself to do something like this. If you want to become a better husband, you want to become a better father, if you have children, or you want to just become a better person in general, to where you can really learn how to grow closer to the Lord. God says, if you'll draw close to me, I will draw close to you. That requires work. We've got to have a diligent faith to do it. So I would highly encourage you. I think it's one of the best things I've ever done in my life. I think it's put me in a better position to see God working through me in a different way, and to realize that God's job is outcome and my job is obedience. And it's given me the ability to see what real true obedience is to the Lord and how we can focus on ourselves being closer to the Lord. So I think if any man's thinking about something like this and you're on the fence, I think it's an opportunity for you to just step over the fence, and you really owe it to yourself to take a step forward and move faster in your faith.